average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen.
Hi guys, it's me Nakayla, Queen Nakayla, and today's video is a story time about, as y'all can see from the title down there, about rude customer experiences. I haven't been in the workforce that long, but the little time, about 2 years, I think I've been working, actually have a job, getting paid every 2 weeks. The little time that I have been, some of the customers are ridiculous. And yes, I can admit that I have been rude to people before, workers at places, but going through things like this have made me realize I need to be nice to people and to treat people how I want to be treated. So let's get on into the story time. The first story is not really, I don't think I really could consider it a rude customer story, but the police did have to get involved this day. So I guess this is the only place I can classify this story in. I worked at Monkey Joe's. If y'all didn't know, I worked at Monkey Joe's for about a year. And towards the end of my time there, I got to be a shift leader. And my first night shift leading, I guess you could say. Well, not I guess you could say. This was my first night shift leading. And me and this other girl were in charge that night. And it was probably, I think it was a Saturday night, either Saturday or Sunday night. One or the other, it was just busy with people. It was a weekend, I do know that. And it was busy with people. Everything was fine and dandy, everything was going good. I was on the phone with a customer talking about a party. And then my coworker, the other one that was shift leading with me, comes to me and is like, we have a problem. Like, somebody wants to call the police. I'm like, what? And then she's like, so I go outside and I'm like, sir, can you explain to me like what's happening? It's a little, I don't know what he was. He was foreign though. He was saying that some man pushed his son and he was on the phone. He was just like, he pushed my son, he pushed my son. And then he was on the phone with the police. He's like, I'm calling the police, I'm calling the police. And then while I'm talking to him, he hangs up on them. So I'm like, that's not going to be too good. The man explains the story that his son is there. Some man who's a black guy pushed his son. This is what the foreign man is telling me, that the black guy pushed his son. So I'm like, okay, who is it? Like, can you show me who the man is? So I see who the man is, the black guy. I go to him and I'm like, can you explain to me your side of the story? He says that he saw the little boy with a bunch of tickets and he told the boy, hey, that's not right. Because he saw the little boy taking tickets from like the hockey machine, and he told the little boy, hey, little boy, those aren't yours. Why are you taking them? But I don't know what the heck the man saw in the boy's hand, because at Monkey Joe's I worked at, we didn't have tickets. We had game cards, and the tickets that you earn would go on the game card. So I don't know what the man saw, but he just told the little boy, he said, hey, that ain't right. And foreign man thought he pushed his son. I don't know how he got that, but he thought the man pushed his son. So I was told the black guy, I was like, okay, I thought it wasn't that big of a deal, but I think the man just wants an apology. And then he was like, okay, well, if you want an apology, I can give him an apology. And then he went to the man, apologized. And everything was good and things, and we called the owners and told them about it. And they were like, if the police does come, just tell them to take it like in the lobby, not out in the Monkey Joe area. So like I said earlier, the man hung up on 911 or the police department. He hung up on them. And y'all know that is not a good idea. Like, you know that the police department are here to help you. And if you're hanging up, you could be like getting raped or something. You just hang up your phone. They're like, well, what's the problem? Okay, I gotta investigate. And on top of that, I saw his phone while he was like following us or talking to us. They kept on calling him back. And would he answer? No. Of course, the police are gonna come. And a couple minutes later, here comes the police asking me what the deal was. And then I was like, well, here's the guy. And then he came outside, and the policeman was like, I don't care about your little problem. Only reason why I came here is because you called us and you wouldn't pick up the phone after after you called us. And then he's like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, he gave him like a talking to. But that was it for that story of my first like weird, rude, that wasn't even rude, but it was just like a lot for me on my first night as a shift leader, if you get what I'm saying. So that's where I'm gonna classify this in this story time. Second story I want to tell you is with Planet Fitness. Most of the time, the people that complain or have a problem with us is people that don't know what is getting taken out of their account at what time, and then they get upset because we took this much amount of their account, and they're like, hold up, I don't remember you telling me this, y'all didn't tell me this, and then they get upset. So this first story is not about that, but the second story that I gotta tell y'all from this job is about that. The first story is about this man. At our gym, we're all individually owned and franchised. Every Planet Fitness you go to, it is all individually owned and franchised. So we cannot look up your name if you're from a different location. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So if you come in and you don't have your key tag, you're from a location like in Texas or something like that, I can't look you up. I would have to call your club and ask them for your barcode number. One guy comes in one day, he's like, I don't have my barcode, you're gonna have to look me up. When people say that, I automatically think, okay, they're part of this club. Their name should pop up in the system. So I'm like, okay, sir, what's your name? Da-da-da-da-da, type in his name, nothing's popping up. I was like, are you from this club? He said, no. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to call your club and get your barcode. No. This is what he said. He said no. So I was like, it's not gonna take that long, sir. Like, all I gotta do is call him up. No. I was like, okay, but that's what we need for you to, you know, work out. Y'all are too serious. Y'all are too serious. Why y'all need all that? It's like, cause we have to check you in. Like, this is part of what we do. So my coworker ends up coming up and he's like, she knows who I am. I should be allowed to come in here. Y'all know who I am. And then my coworker was like, no, I don't. And I was like, oh, I don't know who you are either. He was like, yes, you do. I came in here the other day. And then my coworker was like, I don't remember you, sir. Like, I'm sorry. And then he walked out. He said, I'm gonna go get my barcode. I'm gonna get my key tag. His key tag was in his car the whole time, but he was too lazy to go get it. And in my mind, I'm like, him saying like, no, don't call my club. Don't do this. Don't do that. That's making me think something is wrong with your account, that you are not allowed to work out here. So I need to know, like, you're not just gonna pop up in here and, through me at least. After he goes out to the car, my coworker's like, I know who he is, but I just did that because I knew because he had to go get his barcode. And she was like, he does this every time. And then he comes back and he's like all mumbling under his breath. I scanned his key tag. And then he goes to the workout area and he drops his key tag. And I was like, wow, he dropped his key tag. He's gonna need that. I was just saying that because I'm like, this is funny. And then he comes back, picks up his key tag, he looks at us, he says, and I'm not the one with the attitude. Y'all are the ones with the attitude. And I looked at my coworker, I was like, is this guy serious? We're the ones with the attitude. We're the ones when you wouldn't be compliant, is that right word? I don't know. When you wouldn't work with us and you're saying that we are the ones with attitude? Okay, man. Okay, man. The next story, rude customer story at Planet Fitness. Now this story happened when I was working a 6 to 2 shift and I was tired. It was early. It was probably like 8 o'clock, 8:40-ish when he called and somebody else was just about to come in. I pick up the phone. I'm the only one there from 6 to 9, by the way. So people are coming up to me and trying to talk to me while I'm on the phone with this man. So I pick up the phone, I'm like, thanks for calling Planet Fitness. Nakayla speaking, how can I help you? And he's like, I got a problem. And he's like, I'm real hot right now. And you gonna have to, and I'm about to call sheriff department. Again, another police story. He said that he was gonna call police department. I'm like, okay, sir, what is the problem? He's like, They told me that I'm gonna have to come up to the club and cancel, and I think that's a crack of bull because I got to sign up online. Why can't I cancel online? I was like, well, sir, you can also cancel by sending a letter in the mail. Yeah, she told me that too, but I still think that's a mess and all that stuff. So he's just going on and on and on. And he's like, and she told me that if I was to cancel that day, I would still get charged for my annual fee. If you're a part of Planet Fitness, you have to pay an annual fee. And processing starts earlier than the day it says that it's gonna get taken out. So just keep that in mind. So he's like, and she told me that even if I would have canceled this day, that I would still get the annual fee taken out my account. He's like, I don't like that, I don't like that. He's just going on and on, yelling at me through the phone. So I say, yes, sir, because the processing starts in a week before that time, and we can't, like, you know, stop it, basically. He's like, yeah. So I went home and I went online and I changed my account information from the account that y'all had to a different account with no money in it. This is what he's telling me. So I'm like, why the heck is he telling me this? Why is he telling me this? Like, you're telling on yourself. And then he was like, and you know what? And you know what? Y'all stole from me because y'all still took money out of the account that I didn't authorize y'all to take up the money out of. Well, sir, now, okay, wait, pause. Y'all heard what I said before. The processing starts a week before time, and him changing it the day before is not going to change anything, basically, but he didn't get that. So I told him, sir, the reason why it got taken out of that account is because the processing already started from that account. He was like, but I didn't give y'all authorization to take it from that. I switched my account information. It's like, y'all are stealing from me and I'm gonna call the sheriff's department. Like, sir, like, no, like, you can't, like, we're not stealing from you. You signed a contract for this and you used this account. He's like, I hadn't even been in the gym and I would expect my money to be back. I was like, well, I'm not able to do that, sir. And then he asked, what's our corporate number? So like I said, we're all individually owned and franchised. So each club has a different set of rules almost. So him calling the corporate number would not do anything. So I was like, sir, we're all individually owned and franchised. We all have different rules at different places. He's like, so what's your owner's name? So I told him my owner's names. And he's like, well, they have my account information and they're stealing, so they just had their, so I'm guessing he's thinking like they just wrote down his account information, took the money out of that account because they saw that there was money in the account. No, sir. Things are computerized and they're not just looking at your name and looking at to see if you paid your $39 and if it's not, I'm gonna take it out of this account. No. So I'm like, well, sir, I can't do anything about it, but my managers will be here later on today. So he's like, okay. And he's like, I'll be in. He's like, when they gonna be here? So I was like, okay, sir, when are you gonna get off? Because I was just gonna tell him like the time, if they was gonna be here during that time. And then he was like, no, when they're gonna be here. He's like, cause I get off at different hours. And I was like, okay. And then we never got to the point. I don't think I never told him what time they were gonna be there. So I left at around 2. And they said, as soon as I left, here he comes coming in and yelling and cursing a storm and all that stuff. And then he's like, well, I'm just gonna cancel. Well, supposedly, from what I heard, he was like, he wanted to cancel. But the catch is that he could cancel, but he'll have to pay a fee to cancel. And he didn't want to do that either, of course, because he didn't even want to pay $39 out of for his annual fee. He was just cursing, saying effing this, effing that, and all that. And then he left. And he said he done switched his account over, and y'all ain't gonna take any money from me. But the catch is with that is that there's this thing called overdraft fees, and your bank will have overdraft fees if you switch it to an account that, you know, doesn't have money in it. It's gonna have overdraft fees, which means you have to pay that. So who's dumb? The last and final rude customer story. Y'all, this one really hit me. Like, it hit me. I'm a party host at a place here. For party hosting for kids' parties at this place. It's an indoor playground here. And indoor jungle gym type thing. And I'm a party host. I host the kids' parties. I'm there to make the parents feel at ease, not have anything to do. That's what I do. I decorate the place, the room when need be. I help decorate. This party, it got switched from a princess theme, I'm thinking, from what I remember, princess theme to a soccer theme. The parent had brought in their decorations already. So we're like rushing to get the theme together. And most parents understand, like, we just got done with one party that was possibly different from yours. So it's gonna take a minute to, you know, take everything down from that last party, put everything that you brought up or everything that we have up. Most parents understand that. This parent did not. So first of all, we're trying to rush to do that. So then I get called like, okay, you need to come get your party mom. Like, she really wants to come back there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get her. And while I'm going to go get her, my coworkers are in there finishing decorating. We only had like a few things up. Probably had to put like a little background picture thing up and another thing. And there was also, now this thing is gonna be a major part of this story. There was this centerpiece from the doggone, probably Dollar General. Not throwing shade, but it was from Dollar General, probably. Maybe Party City for $1. I don't know. Let's just say Party City for $2. Let's just say that. Give them some credit. There was this centerpiece. And up under it, it was like a little plastic piece. And the plastic piece was broken. It wasn't really broken, but it was like crumbled up. Like it would not stay in place to hold the centerpiece. I had it like sitting there, but it kept on falling over because the little stand that was supposed to be on was not work. It was broke. It was broke. It was broke. I'm telling you this, it was broke. I go get my parent, and the parent is with her friend. First thing, I walk real slow while I'm talking to them. I'm like, hi, my name is Nakayla. I'm your party host. And I go over their party or whatever. I say, you get 2 pitchers of drinks. You have your choice between Coke, and then they cut me off and say, nuh-uh, I do not get 2 pitchers of drinks. I was like, yes ma'am, you do. You get 2 pitchers of drinks. That's not what Sierra said. She didn't say that. That was like a shift leader. She's like, she did not say that last night. She said I get unlimited amounts of drinks. I was like, you do, ma'am, but you get 2 pictures of it. Then she was not listening to me. And her and her friend just like, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody. I was like, ma'am, you get unlimited amount of drinks, but you get your choice of 2 different ones in 2 different pictures. And they was like, oh, okay. So I was like, well, you have your choice between Coke, Sprite, Pink Lemonade. And I was like, oh, well, we'll take this. So then I keep on walking back. And I get to the room, I was like, this is your room, we're just finishing up a little bit. Like I said, it was not a lot to finish at all. And there was nobody there. There was no one there. It was just them 2. So anyway, I go and I was like, okay, this is your room. And then I get the ladder. Well, before that, I don't remember this, but I had to do it because this is where the problem started. Before that, I see the centerpiece is laid down. So I fix it and I put it back down. Then I take the ladder that we had in there and I move it to the back of the place in the storage area. I come back and these women are just standing there looking crazy. They're like, so I was like, oh, y'all can have a seat. And then they were like, no. We have a problem. Not the mom didn't say that. The mom did not say that. The friend said that. No, we have a problem. I was like, ma'am, what's your problem? This room was supposed to be finished and and you broke this. Ma'am, I didn't break this. She was holding the centerpiece, if y'all did guess. I was like, ma'am, I didn't break it. It came like that. No, it didn't. I just saw you do it. You just smashed it down on the table and you broke it. I was like, I didn't. I was like, when I took it out of the package, ma'am, it was like that. And it's hard to set it up. No, you didn't. They're yelling at me. Yelling at me. I was like, and I really wanted to yell back, but I was like, I'm at work. Calm down. You're at work. you want to keep this. You like this job, so calm down. I was like, you know, I was like, okay, because they just were yelling at me like I was a doll, and everybody else was just looking at us like, because remember I said my coworkers were in the room with me, and everybody else was just looking at us like, what is happening? Like, what is Nakayla gonna do? Why are they acting like this? Like, it's not that serious. Like, they just looking at me. So then I was like, okay. After they were just kept on yelling, I was just like, okay. No, that's like the mad thing. Like when you just like fed up, I was just like, okay. And I looked at my coworker, I was like, do you want to switch parties? And at the same time, she asked me the same question because she knew it wasn't my fault, because everybody else was. I was so happy that some more people were in there, because I didn't want it to be like it was my fault, because it wasn't like something I started up. And then my coworker was like, okay, just go ask our manager, can you switch with me? Because like, she knew it was ridiculous. So I went up there, and while I'm walking up to the front, my heart is beating real fast, y'all. My heart is beating real fast. My hands are shaking. And I just felt like oh, I was mad. And so I go up to the front and I'm like, manager, I can't do this party. She's like, okay, hold on. So I tell her and I explain to her my story, and then she talks to the customer quickly. When she come back, I look at my hands and my hands just like trembling. And then I was just like, I just never had somebody be mean to me for no reason. And I started crying. That's when I knew I was really pissed off, because I started crying. I mean, I wasn't boo-hooing, but like tears came down my eyes. And then I looked to my right, and all my coworkers are like staring at me. It wasn't like all of them, but like newer coworkers that I had never met before, who had just came there that day, or like probably the week before. I think I hadn't been there I wasn't there last week, so they didn't know me, and they just see me over in the corner crying, and they're just everybody looking at me, and I look back, and then I'm just like, and they looked at me like, oh, I'm not staring at her. I'm not looking at her. And then she was like, okay. My manager was like, okay, well, we can switch parties. We're gonna switch parties. And then another coworker comes up, and then they're talking about like they want a refund. And my manager was like, well, if they want a refund, they can leave out this place. I was like, yes, everybody's on my side. Cause then after I left, like right before I left, they were yelling at somebody else about some doggone tape. That's like, where's the tape? And the boy was like, it's right here in my hand. Like, why are you yelling at me? I switched parties with my coworker, and everything was fine after that. By the way, I mean, I don't want to throw the race card in there, but everybody else was saying that it was racist. They were white, and then my coworker that switched with me was white, and she ended up getting a $40 tip, which made me a little upset. But then it was like, you know what? They will get what they deserve. And everybody else that talked to me was like, that sounds racist to me. Like, that sounds really racist. Even this white boy that I work with said it sounded racist. So that was just something that like I will never forget that story at all. About time a customer made me cry. I don't cry very easily, but they just, oh, it made me so angry. So you guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to be reminded when I post a video. Also, you guys, leave a comment down below of different customer rude experiences that you've had, and any ideas of any videos you would love for me to do. And remember to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. You know, cross out Twitter, because I'm never on Twitter. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I am Queen Nakayla on all social platforms. And you guys, always remember to protect your crown. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.